Hi, it's Ethan Miller.
And I'm Justin Miller.
From Miller & Miller Auctions, holding what a spectacular piece. Justin, what would this thing weigh?
Well, first of all, I don't know how I ended up with the heavy end of this thing. It's got to be 75 or 100 pounds. It's unbelievable to hold something like this and to think this thing hung out front of the store in London, the Gurd's gun store, for what was it, over 60 years.
It's unbelievable. So let us give you the background. We're talking about, of course, the June 5th auction featuring the Don and Joyce Blythe collection, and we are holding one of the key pieces of Don's collection. Justin, what makes this piece so great?
Well, first of all, what it is a sign. It's a trade sign, an early figural trade sign here for Gurd's gun store in London. And what makes this so special, first of all, these signs just did not survive. And this thing, we were just looking at the surface, the amazing surface on this. Somebody wanted to protect this thing. You can see remnants of the original surface sort of peeking through, but somebody coated this thing diligently, and that's why we're still holding it today.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, trade signs, people look for trade signs based on a variety of features. This one is so great because it's actually a three-dimensional gun, and it's made like a gun. The construction of this is made like a smaller, regular-sized gun, isn't it? It's
hard to believe. Like, I'm just looking down here. You've got basically carved wood that's been doweled together, and it's been, the workmanship here has been done the same way you would see on any rifle. It's hard to believe.
You can almost, there's like a wrought iron strip there. What was that? There's like remnants of some wrought iron.
So it's interesting. On the other side, you have sort of remnants of what would have been the hammers. They would have extended far beyond here. And we do have the postcard, which we'll talk about in a bit, that sort of goes back to its history a lot more. But you can see that it originally would have had two hammers, one on each side, that probably would have been quite large, but also very fragile. As you can see, I would assume that somebody at some point may decide to replicate that.
So here we are talking about a fabulous piece of London, Ontario, Canada history. It's a great trade sign in the form of a gun, and it's all part of the Don and Joyce Blythe sale coming up on June the 5th. So excited to be offering this piece in the sale.
Absolutely. It's hits on all levels, this one.
Absolutely. So it's online at millerandmillerauctions.com. You can see this piece, this spectacular trade sign, and so many other neat things under the categories of what? Stoneware, everything.
Stoneware, Canadiana, sporting, everything that Don collected over the course of his lifetime. We're so happy to sell that for him.
Coming up on June the 5th. Cannot wait. Check it out online, millerandmillerauctions.com.